Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with the Donny De La Hoya. Dave Allen just finished munching on a banana. It's not a euphemism, a genuine fruit variety, an actual banana. Just, yeah, the skin's there for anyone who doubts that. You've just done a media workout for us all, ahead of your big fight next week with David Price. Looking really sharp, I'm sure you'll be glad to hear. Have you been working a lot more on kind of footwork, head movement for this fight, Price being a dangerous puncher with a very long reach?
It's funny because in years gone by when I've not been fit, I've resorted to a style of hands up, block with my head in the hands and just get through, but I always had the ability. I started off at the Ingle Gym, I was there for 3 years. I had a year with Glyn Rhodes, who was one of Brendan's first pros. I've always been able to move, I've always had the ability, I've always been able to look after myself, and now I'm fit, it's starting to show, I think, and pretty fit and sharp, and I think I'm a good fighter. I know I'm a good fighter, I've just not been in the correct condition to show it, but yeah, I think I'm showing it now.
This is where I say, calm down, Pernell Whitaker.
Yeah, calm down, Pernell Whitaker, yes. Not quite sweet PS just yet, but getting better all the time, and that's the key. As long as I'm improving, I'm happy.
What about the choice of background music while you're doing the workout? Apparently that's a typical choice while you're doing your normal training sessions as well. What is it about the Rocket Man, Elton John, that so inspires you?
Well, look, they used to call me the Rocket Man at school.
Was you a flamboyantly camp, or?
No, I was just really fast at delivering things. They also called me a lot of other things. They never called me Plan B, but I like Plan B as well. We like a bit of Elvis, like a bit of Etta James, like a bit of Sam Cooke, like a bit of Otis Redding, we like a bit of the Drifters. I like 50s and 60s, I like Motown, I like R&B, I like a bit of pop, I like a bit of soul.
All right, Joe Wiley. That's another calm down, Joe Wiley. Yeah. I can't believe I messed up the calm down line. David Lee will never forgive me. You obviously are inspired at the moment, though. It's your, second fight with Darren?
Yep, second, well, 1.5.
Would you say his influence, percentage-wise, how much of his influence is now imprinted on your style?
Well, no, not stylistically, zero. We haven't changed anything, my boxing-wise, really. Darren's just came in and brought it all back. So David, enjoy boxing, get fit and you will enjoy it and do what comes natural. That's what Darren's done. He's made me enjoy boxing again. He brought out the best in me.
And have there been any specific changes in your training sessions and your strategy for David Price specifically? So have you been working on different shots, brought in different types of sparring partners?
Yeah, of course. You know, Darren changes me tactically. That's what Darren is. He's very good tactically. Darren was a very good boxer. He was a very good thinking man's boxer. So the game plan, the pad work that we've been doing today was just a bit of just doing whatever. We're not going to show the game plan off too much. So Darren's got a very good boxing brain. That's where Darren, I believe, his main strength is the game plan, and his thought process of why we'll do things. And we don't just do things. He tells me why we're going to do them, why it's going to work, where it's going to work. And I think that's where Darren's influence is.
How much of a difference do you think it will make him actually being in the corner this time because he's now got his license?
I don't know. I couldn't really say.
Because you can often get involved sometimes unwisely in fights, and he'll be there trying to kind of rein you in a little bit, keep you calm, not let you off the leash as early as maybe you'd like to sometimes.
I'm my own man. You could have anybody in there. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. But the thing with Darren is the same with Michael Marsden. Michael will be there as well doing the corner with Darren as always. Darren like makes a calming influence. That's what Darren is. Darren's my friend. And when my friends ask me to do something, more than likely I will do it. So yeah, I'm really excited. This is the second fight. This is another big fight though. It's a massive fight for me. You know, for the British public, is it a massive fight? It's a big fight. I think it's one people are excited about. But for me, this is a super fight. This is Mayweather Pacquiao in my life, of my world. This is fucking massive. It's David Price, one of the biggest names when I first started. When I first turned pro, he was, well, you know what? He'd been beat by Thompson already. Actually, I'll take that back. But yeah, this is a massive fight for me. You know, this is not as big as it's going to get, but this is as big as it's been.
Has it been a challenge to find sparring partners to replicate his size and his style?
I'm not really interested. We've had tall sparring partners. We've had sparring partners that jab, sparring partners that don't jab, sparring partners that are short. Sparring for me is about getting your time and your distance, about nothing else than that. You can have someone sparring 8 foot tall, someone who's 5 foot tall. It's all about distance and timing and being sharp and getting shots off. And my plan is not to hit David Price in the head for 3 or 4 rounds, regardless. Anyway, so sparring for me is I'm not bothered about replicating a fighter. We had someone in 6'7", 6'8", but really, I spar fighters that are 6'2", 6'3". I want to get my timing off. Stick my jab in their face like sticking it in David's chest. I'm not really arsed. I just like to spar. I don't do much sparring these days. I get my timing and my distance and I'm done. Sparring's done.